I'm hungry.
I'm hungry now. You're talking about that kind of barbecue.
Yes.
Ooh,
and we'll have some cooler weather hopefully by then.
That would be nice. That would be nice. We've got some 80s in the forecast.
Nice.
I will say that. We're going to trade in all the sunshine for some pretty good soaking rains as a result. So let's take a look at what we're expecting. There are still some active showers down towards south and east, even a thunderstorm over Victoria, non-severe. But first stop is San Antonio, and our sun-kissed skyline looking good on this Wednesday. Plenty of sun out there. As a matter of fact, what cloud cover we have had has really evaporated out. I show you Morgan's Wonderland Camp out 281 near Evans, not far from the JW and the TPC. And I mean, it is just blue bonnet skies in that direction. Few fair weather cumulus over Calaveras Lake as we take a look at temperatures. 95 here in the city, then 96 at Schertz, 97 at Castroville. Then Comfort's at 93, but it's still 99 in Poteet. A little north breeze dropping the humidity. So that's why temperatures are going to start going up, and the feels like won't be so bad. All right, so these aren't the feels like, these are the highs today. This is not correct. I don't know what happened in Seguin, but triple-digit heat surrounding Seguin, Gonzales, New Braunfels, San Marcos, Hondo, 102 Pearsall, 100 Eagle Pass. We stopped at 98. Heading out this evening, it's going to stay warm. So make sure you're hydrated because temperatures won't get into the 80s until about 9:30, maybe 10 p.m. even, and then 70s as we get into the overnight. To the radar, and these storms that ignited right north of the I-10 corridor, flashes of thunderstorm activity. Gonzales, quick little downpour, Cuero, and now Victoria and areas south towards the coast. That's a pretty nice little thunderstorm on its way to the Texas coast. All right, let's talk about Lorena. Eastern Pacific tropical storm at landfall, hurricane right now, going to send a plume of moisture over top of this high and right into Texas. So we're expecting a couple of days of soaking rains as a result of this kind of Pacific moisture. You can see that it won't let up until probably Monday night. And I think it's really going to be late Sunday through Monday. And look at that, just a blanket of precipitation with good soaking rains in the forecast. Because you go from the dry atmosphere of precipitable water in that blue, and it really cranks up. Look at all that moisture that we're going to be able to work with. So on the 14-day forecast, you're going to see that Sunday we're earmarking and tagging as a weather impact alert day. Because if we get these kind of tropical rains in place, we could see some localized flooding as a result. So it's a forecast we're going to be watching closely, especially as we get into tomorrow and Friday and more high resolution data. Speaking of tomorrow, 101, then 98 Friday. No chance of rain till Saturday. Might be an isolated shower, 95, but the main rain looking like Sunday, Sunday night, and through Monday. Right now, 60% Sunday, 40% heading into Monday. Lingering shower possible on Tuesday the 9th, but then we'll drop rain chances as we get into next week. And you'll notice the weekend of the 13th and 14th right now looking dry and mid-90s. Nate Ryan on a third, well, it's Wednesday.
Yeah, Bill Taylor, come on now.
I don't know what day it is. I got so many days in front of me.
What do you have for lunch, man?
Hot dogs.
You get some sleep tonight?
Yeah.